You'll be surprised to hear that Chief Olusegun Obasanjo is already helping PDP to ensure that they return to power. You know, in Nigeria today, even the blind can see. You know, Buhari's administration is very skeptical about Obasanjo. We've seen the likes of Femi Adesina, who is a presidential spokesman to President Muhammadu Buhari, talk to Obasanjo as if Obasanjo is his own plaything, is his toy. You know, we've seen different things happen across the lines, and it's quite unfortunate because people thought that Femi is a Yoruba boy and should be able to understand the perils of respect, if for nothing. Anyway, my wonderful people, Obasanjo used to be of the People Democratic Party, where he seriously, assisted, Umaru Musa Yar'Adua to ensure that he won the presidential election and became the president of the country. But like we all know today, after then he tore his paper and said this is not is no longer a part of the party and what have you. But the truth of the matter, truth be told, is that right now what we see is a clear indication that Olusegun Obasanjo may be assisting the People Democratic Party back to power. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo can help the People Democratic Party ahead of the 2023 presidential election based on the fact that he has previously served in that very position against the opposition party that is trying to capture Nigeria at all costs. The opposition party has been struggling to challenge the opposition party has been struggling to challenge the opposition for the past 6 years, but things have not been going well for the members of the party in their plans to capture presidency back in the country. From the beginning of the Fourth Republic till the year 2015, the People Democratic Party used to be the major stronghold political party in Nigeria, and it ruled for a total of 16 years before it lost its presidential power in 2015 presidential election. Ever since that time when the party was defeated, the people of the opposition party has been desperately struggling, trying to claim the lost mandate of the leadership, but the efforts have not proven positive. The oncoming presidential election is another opportunity for the members of the ruling party to secure power. Former President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo is experienced and has knowledge as a former president to assist the opposition party in the forthcoming election. Obasanjo ruled the country for 8 years and have gained a well experience and the stability on what and how to unseat the People Democratic Party. The first thing Obasanjo is doing is helping the party regarding 2023 is to solve the issues of zoning, which already the chairmanship position has been zoned to the north, intending that the south should produce the presidential candidate. However, PDP says this is open to all. This is not a good position to be. You have to be precisely decisive on what you are doing. Zoning is not sustainable for the party as far as the upcoming presidential election is concerned. The party is on the opposition side and the power incumbency of the ruling party is strong. And for easy deflection, people need to be ready and positioned accurately. Give the people back confidence. Obasanjo is advising the members of the party to throw the ticket to the generality of People Democratic Party, which they are doing now. The other thing Obasanjo is doing is helping the opposition parties to ensure that the politicians that are representing the interests of the party in the forthcoming election work together. Work together. Everyone working together will go a long way. Disunity is a force that destroys like no other. So, whether you like it or not, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo is giving tips on how to move forward. And the truth of the matter is, any house built on unity stands. But when disunity comes in, it destroys like no other. Disunity is a very, very bad thing. You see, even within a family, when disunity comes in, even a friend can see through what is going on. And that's why if people want to stay together, they must ensure that none break ranks. Everybody is on the same page. You see, one of the things that PDP is doing right now, like you can see in the East and the rest, is to ensure that they break the ranks. And that's what they are starting, because the Southeast for a long time has been a stronghold. And if you listen very closely to the governor of Ebonyi State when he left PDP for APC, one of the things he said was that, well, they've given PDP 16 years in their region, and PDP has not brought up a presidential candidate that could possibly, potentially help them to get the presidency. And so he's moving to APC, and he thought probably APC has promised him that he was going to get a presidential ticket or vice president. But it doesn't feel very much like that now, because from where we are standing, we can see that the North has told Nigerians categorically, we are not relinquishing power. So things are falling apart. It is not what they thought it would be. You know, things fall apart when the center can no longer hold. And so it is expedient that everyone and any part of the body who wants to walk in unity must see beyond me. Unity is a watchword. But let's come to the real crux of the matter. We are tired of PDP, APC, whatever name they call themselves. They are all the same thing. Have you really thought about it? What was Femi Fani-Kayode? He was in PDP, now in APC. So will you say that PDP is different from APC? That's just one example. Where was David Umai? I mean, if you want to call, I mean, the examples are just too much. They are all over the place. It's the same people. So there is no newness, there is no truth, there is no one bringing freshness in the whole table of things. It's all the same people with their own personal interest or whatever they want to gain or achieve. So it's not because they love the people, they duly and sincerely care about the people. They want to see the people move forward. They want to bring about new innovations, new things that could potentially move Nigeria, move the people forward, and bring about genuity of newness. That's not the cause. That's not the case here. That's not the case here. The case here is about me, myself, and I. How do I get to the next position? And when I get there, how do I steal money? Money that is not just, I mean, not just for me, but for my children, children yet unborn. And you have forgotten that the day a man dies, all the money in the world cannot save him. And you cannot dictate what happens 2 years' time. You know, a child that is not properly brought up, you put all the wealth on earth for him. Do you know what will start? Friends will deceive him to write off all the things. Then probably if he gets into drugs, sells everything, and at the end of the day, you are worse off. And you'll be wondering, is this the same child I struggled for? Why somebody else who has really gone through the whole system and understand what it is will know how better well to manage things? Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.